Don't forget to hit the like button and click on the subscribe. Hello YouTubers. Yep, can you guess what I'm going to do today? Well, in the last episode you would have seen underneath the car I put a tiny little piece of plastic between the lower H brace and the exhaust, just to stop that little bit of vibration. But what's actually happened is, because the plastic is too solid, basically, it's making the car vibrate and the dash vibrate. So I'm going to cut that piece out, put in some foam, do some research. I have got a piece of silicone I can put there, but yeah. So in this episode, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, one thing I will do is pop the bonnet. Don't know why it really, side angle. Could do with a camera person actually. Yeah. I thought I'd give the bonnet, under the bonnet, a quick check as well. Might as well. Car's up in the air. Screen wash I've done previously. Oil I've checked, but I will probably give it an oil change soon for something to do. Again, I've not done much engine work, but yeah. Battery's looking good. Anyway, let's go and get my floor mat and show what I'm going to do. Oh, first of all, I'll show you the piece of foam actually. Let's go and do that. Alright, let's lay it on the car for you. So, what I've got, believe it or not, is a tiny piece of kneeling mat that I've already cut and used for other things. It's for gardening, but I've got a new one, so I'm literally going to cut a strip across here, mount it across the top of the bar, and hopefully, I mean, it will wear through, I know it will do, but it should buy me a few months until I can either, like I say, get a piece taken out of the H-bar underneath, or, don't know, sell the car and buy a little fee or something. I have no idea. Anyway, let's get my floor mat, get under the car and show you what I'm going to do. So, right, floor mat is in place. Oh, my body loves doing this. That's the piece I changed, as you would have seen. Sorry, wobble camera as I'm getting under the car. Yeah, as you would have recalled in the last episode, I had the right hand control arm changed. But this, although we've ground this flange part back, it still touches. So yeah, I thought by putting a piece of solid plastic in there, or something with a solid material base, it would have stopped it. It has stopped the rattle, but obviously the vibration from the engine and exhaust travels through the H-bar, up through the chassis legs, and the dash vibrates. It makes it all very race car, but that's not what I want to do just yet. So I'm going to get my little Jimmy bar, put it in here, lift those two apart, take that out, and see how much of the foam I can get in. And see, yeah. And see, let's see. There we go, that's the pieces out. I thought that would solve the trick, but it's not. And as you can see, I've got very little clearance in there at all. Don't know if the camera's going to show it better back there. Yeah, so I don't know how much of this foam I'm going to be able to get in, but I'm going to give it a go. I don't know whether to take off the gold heat proving tape, because as I say, it wasn't getting as hot as I thought it was. It's all starting to look a little bit second hand. So let's have a look and a think and see what I can do. Well, next up, as it starts to rain, is I'm going to use the strut brakes as a measurement. Yeah. And cut a tiny bit of this green foam to fit underneath. Yeah, starting to get a wee bit cloudy. So, got my green piece done. A couple of cable ties. As I say, it's in the bodge, but until I can resolve this problem, I'm not sure what to do. There we go, time to stop for a quick cup of tea. Yes, I used to have an ST. And a homemade rock cake. Well, as you may have seen, as it now starts to rain, I've got the foam in, but I just don't know how resistant it's going to be over using something like some silicone pipe. So yeah, I'm thinking after all that struggle to take that out, cut a piece of this, a strip, like we did before, and feed it through, like that. And then cable tie it either side, just as a temporary measure. So I think that's what I'm going to do. More fun. There we go, the silicon's in place. I've not put a cable tie on it yet, but the weight of the exhaust does actually keep it in place, but I will put a cable tie either side of it, just on here. Again, a temporary fix, but not sure how to resolve this. I'm going to do some investigations. But as I say, long-term plan, once the engine changes, the downpipe, manifold, everything else will change anyway. So let's put my cable ties on, just for peace of mind, and then get it off the ramps. There we go, what a barge, eh? Yeah, but it's on, and it will stop the dash from vibrating. So I'm going to get it down off of the axle, I mean not axle stands, get it down off of my ramps and go around the block, see what it's like. Very noisy water pump. Well, just driven it around the block. The rattle stopped, but I'm still getting that noise. So I think I'll get the water pump changed next. Like I say, I'm still thinking it's drive shaft, but the CV boots look okay. Doesn't clunk when you drive around corners, lock to lock, so don't know, strange one. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you again in another episode.